Good afternoon, committee members and Chair Medina. My name is Garrick Wilhelm, and I am a graduating senior in communication studies and future master's student at San Francisco State University. I also serve as civic engagement officer for the California State Student Association. I want to thank Assemblymember Cervantes for authoring AB710, a bill co-sponsored by the California State Student Association. Students in California are facing a college affordability crisis. As successful as we've been at holding off tuition increases, we continue to fight against the increasing cost of living in California. Our organization is working with other statewide college student associations to join every student voice in California on the need for reform and investment in our state aid system. Central to the financial aid system is a federally required disclosure called the cost of attendance. Cost of attendance is actually a misnomer that really means the maximum amount of financial aid that a student can receive attending that college. Much of this formula includes costs set by the institution like tuition and fees, but others are not, like housing and food. These numbers are estimates, and they have no set formula or standard. In many cases, these numbers were set over a decade ago and are adjusted every year. And when we look at those figures, we find a very serious problem. Based on research by the California Budget and Policy Center, San Francisco is the most expensive county in the state with average housing costs of $1,905 a month, while San Francisco State cost of attendance allows a maximum of $1,515 a month for housing and food. I live in a 127 square foot apartment in the Tenderloin in San Francisco, where I pay $1,450 a month for rent. This leaves me $65 left for food, forcing me to rely on social services and safety net programs. 8 other CSU campuses in less expensive markets all have the exact same cost of attendance numbers. How is this an accurate assessment if those students are paying $400 to $1,000 less per month for housing on average? When we look at the federal housing and urban development fair market rate housing figures for an efficiency unit, we find that 19 of the 23 campuses underestimate their cost figures by $2,000 to $8,000 a year. In my education, I've learned that every system is perfectly designed to get the results that it achieves. The result here is that we have an epidemic of student homelessness and mounting obstacles to completing an education. Many students come to San Francisco State from other parts of the state not realizing how expensive it is because the numbers that financial aid administrators give them. The result is that they feel betrayed and disempowered by obstacles that have nothing to do with their coursework. Hundreds of thousands of students in California cannot get help from financial aid because their set expenses each month exceed the campus maximum. The standardization of these numbers will empower millions of students and not cost $1 in budget expenditures. My return to my education has been an enriching and rewarding experience and I'm thankful for the maturity I have to handle all the sacrifices that students today are asked to make. I couldn't even balance a checkbook at 19. I don't know how these students today do it. However, the youth of today represent our future. The more we invest in helping them realize their inherent potential, the more capacity they will have to make California an even better place to live. We believe AB 710 is an important and necessary reform to our financial aid system, and we ask for your yes vote. Thank you.